Hello children, in this class we will discuss Social Studies Class 3, Chapter 6, Fire and Wheel. Discovery of fire. Early humans knew about fire as they would often see forest fires or when lightning struck trees. However, they were afraid of fire as they did not know how to control it. Early humans sharpened their stone tools by rubbing them together. In doing so, they might have found that fire could be created by rubbing two dry stones with each other. Fire was useful to early humans in many different ways. Fire kept early humans warm in the bitter cold. Animals were afraid of fire. Early humans found that by lighting fire in front of their caves or shelters, wild animals used to run away. They discovered that meat, when roasted in fire, tasted better and softer. This is how humans learned to cook their food as well. Discovery of fire. Dear children, early humans were afraid of fire. Why? Because they did not know how to control it. And how they discovered fire? When early humans, they sharpened their stone tools by rubbing them together, because the early humans used stone tools for hunting. So when early humans sharpened their stone tools by rubbing them together, they might have found that fire could be created by rubbing two dry stones with each other. So in this way, fire was discovered by the early humans. And fire was also useful to early humans in different ways. How? Useful of fire to early humans? Fire kept them warm. Fire kept the early humans warm in the cold and protect them from wild animals. And the early humans discovered that meat tastes better and softer when roasted in fire. So humans also learned how to cook food when fire was discovered. So fire helped the early humans to cook, to roast their food in the fire. So when they started roasting their food, roasting their meat in the fire, they came to understand, they came to know that meat tastes better and softer when roasted. And early humans learned how to cook food by using fire. In this way, fire was useful to the early humans. Next, invention of wheel. How wheel was built for the first time. During the Stone Age, early humans walked from one place to another and carried loads on their backs. This was a slow and difficult process. They felt the need for easier ways of traveling. One of the earliest modes of transport was the raft made from logs of wood. Early humans saw logs floating on the water and began to tie them together to create rafts. Next, early humans built wooden carts or sledges to drag loads from one place to another. They discovered that round logs, when fitted to these carts, made it easier to drag them over land. Thus, early humans discovered the wheel. Wheels were useful as they made traveling faster. Early humans no longer had to walk over long distances. Wheels were useful in making clay pots and pans. Invention of wheels. So, dear children, during the Stone Age, what do you mean by Stone Age? During the time period when the tools were used, tools were made of stone. Okay, the tools which were made of stone and they were used for hunting. That time is called Stone Age. So during the Stone Age, people used to walk from place to place, and they also to carry loads. They carry loads on their backs. So walking from one place to another to a long distance and carrying loads on their backs, it was very difficult. It was slow and difficult process for the early humans. So slowly and slowly what they did, they started making raft, which was the earliest modes of transport. What do you mean by raft? Raft is a boat which is made from log of woods. So the early humans saw logs floating on the water. But logs they join, they tie them together to make rafts. So this is a raft. In this way, early humans used to make rafts to move from one place to another through water. And slowly they started building wooden carts or sledges. So this is sledge. In this way they started building carts or sledges. Why they build wooden carts or sledges? To drag loads, to pull loads from one place to another. And after that, they discovered that slowly they discovered that round logs, that is this round log, this is known as the round logs. When these logs were fitted to the cart, to this sledge, when these logs were fitted in this way, what happened? This made them easier to drag them on land. So when these carts were fitted to log of woods, this made them easier to drag them on land. So in this way, early humans discovered wheel. These are the process how early humans discovered wheel. So I hope you understood about discovery of wheel. Next, useful of wheels. When wheel was discovered, how it helped to the early humans, how it was useful to them, how wheels made traveling faster. Okay, with the help of wheels, the early humans traveled faster from one place to another, and they no longer had to walk over long distances. When wheel was not discovered, they had to walk over long distance, but after discovery of wheels, they no longer had to walk over long distances. And this is a wheel, isn't it? So wheel was also used, it was also useful in making clay pots and pans. In this way clay pots were made. So wheel was also used in making clay pots and pans. So this is a wheel. This wheel is used to make clay pots. In this way wheel helped the early humans. So dear children, I hope you understood about this lesson. In our next class we will discuss workout. That is the exercise part of chapter 6. Thank you. Have a nice day.